Welcome to Week 1 of Rise to Leadership, Becoming a CEO. I'm Peter Cohen, a lecturer of strategy at Babson College. To learn more about me, please watch the faculty welcome video. For an overview of the entire course, please watch the course intro video. In this first week of the course, we have 4 main objectives: to define the 6 key skills required to be a great CEO, to introduce and develop key concepts and practices for CEOs who excel at getting results, to apply the concepts and practices to a real-world CEO challenge, and finally, to get peer and mentor feedback on your ability to get results. In order to achieve those goals, I will expand on the 6 key skills in this introductory video. And for the rest of the first week, we'll examine in more depth the first of these skills, getting results. We'll do that through several readings and a CEO challenge on getting results. One of the key outcomes of this course will be a career development plan based on your strengths and opportunities for development in each of the 6 skill areas. To that end, one of your primary assignments in the first week of the course is to recruit at least 3 peers and 3 mentors who will give you feedback on how well you get results. Finally, you should complete the knowledge check and watch the wrap-up video, which will summarize the key things I hope you learned during the week and introduce the second week of the course. Let's start by asking a simple question. Who are the most successful business leaders operating today, and what can you learn from them? The short answer is that they are leaders such as Jeff Bezos at Amazon, Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook, and Reed Hastings of Netflix, who have created from scratch fast-growing businesses that lead in their markets and have made each of them billionaires many times over. What these CEOs all share is they excel at many but not all of the 6 key skills that are focus of this course. Let's examine each of these skills in more depth, and I'll give you an example of how the most successful CEOs use them to achieve their goals. Getting results is the ability to achieve ambitious operating goals by working at all levels of an organization. Gathering resources from the board or senior executives, delegating responsibility for execution to direct reports, and working with other company departments, suppliers, and customers, and helping the team to identify and overcome obstacles to reaching the goals. When you lead a public company, investors are looking for a CEO to set ambitious revenue and profit goals every quarter, report even better results than they expected, and raise their forecasts for future performance. Hastings certainly did that when Netflix reported results for the final quarter of 2017. In fact, the company's results were so good that in the week following the earnings announcement, Netflix stock soared 25% to a record high, putting the value of the company, which generated $11.7 billion in sales, at a whopping $122 billion. What kind of results does it take to get that kind of spike in shareholder value? Hastings announced that Netflix had added 8.33 million subscribers in the fourth quarter, 30% more than expected. What's more, Netflix announced that it would grow revenues to nearly $3.7 billion in the first quarter of 2018, about 6% more than analysts had expected. This week we'll examine more deeply what a CEO does to achieve results like these. Creating culture is the ability to articulate core values, such as customer value creation, integrity, and respect for the individual, to win employee buy-in of the values, and create processes to ensure that culture is used in hiring and promotion decisions. Attracting talent means attracting and motivating a highly talented team that can set ambitious goals and achieve them while collaborating well and communicating clearly. Driving innovation is creating an environment that encourages talented employees to generate new ideas that spur revenue growth and boost operational effectiveness and efficiency. Formulating strategy means analyzing a company's future opportunities, developing and executing strategies to capture those opportunities, and communicating the strategies in a way that engages the organization. Finally, communicating with stakeholders is the ability to speak and listen to the board, investors, employees, customers, and communities, especially during a crisis situation such as a significant cost reduction or a product recall. We'll dig more deeply into each of these CEO skills in weeks 2, 3.